Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here. Thanks for watching my videos, and it's Monday, March the 28th of 2016, and just doing some little couponer chat on my lunch break again. So this one was a viewer asked question. He wanted to know, when I first started couponing, did I pay more out of pocket for stuff than what I pay it now? And certainly I did. And it's one of those things you learn with time on how to keep your out-of-pocket low. When we talk about out-of-pocket in the couponing world, we mean how much cash are you actually paying for something. And, let's see, next month it's going to be like 5 years since I decided that I was going to start collecting coupons and start being an extreme couponer. So it's been a long time, and, couponing world has changed in that time, and we roll with the changes, and we learn how to use the store reward programs to our advantage. And that's how you keep your out-of-pocket low. Number one, you want some good coupons. And number two, you need a store that has the store reward program, so you end up with the store money, and then you just keep rolling that money. And that's what I do at Rite Aid. At Rite Aid, even with their changes into using the Plenty program, it pays tax. And the old Upper Reward program, it didn't pay tax. It was still good, and I had it down. I was able to do that, and use my Upper Rewards and not pay hardly anything out of pocket, but I was always paying tax. And so now with the Plenty program, I didn't even have to pay tax. So you see me, in my videos, I don't ever talk about, if I pay actual cash at Rite Aid, I will mention it in my videos. So I don't even mention it because of the fact that I guess it's just assumed that I used the Plenty points to pay for everything. I've had some people ask that recently too, about how much I actually pay. And because I didn't mention in there, well, I don't pay any cash, okay? I don't like to pay cash. The other thing in doing that, in order to make that happen and not actually pay any cash, is, if I've only got $30 in store money to spend, then I'm only going to buy enough, that the $30 is going to cover it. I'm not going to, go in there and just willy-nilly buy $40 or $50 worth of stuff because I'm going to get some more points back. Okay, I know when to stop, okay? And, at Rite Aid, of course, you have to wait until the next day to use your points. So, I'm able to shop any day of the week that I want to go to Rite Aid. I pretty much can, okay? So that's also helpful in, laying it out. Okay, I want to buy, this certain amount of stuff this week, but, you got $20 in rewards. Buy the best deals at the beginning of the week and then come back the next day or whenever you can and get the other deals with the money that you got off of the first day. So, initially, of course, when you first get into it, you have to invest some cash, probably. Sometimes we get coupons that totally make things free, and then you get some store money back, and that's really great. Those are the moneymaker deals. And, so if you can do that, you always do the moneymakers, the free stuff first. So you increase your points or store reward money at the beginning of the week, and then roll that into the other stuff. And then there's, sometimes, I have bought big ticket items, like at Rite Aid. I bought a couple of televisions back a long time ago. They had televisions, they sold those, and other things that it was like, this is a really good deal on something. I got some store money. I'm going to go ahead and spend it on this. And then I have to start over, okay? And then so I look for deals that cost me very little so I can get the most back in the store money. And that's the whole thing about doing this whole drugstore game. And you can do it at Target if you want to, do their gift card deals and stuff. It's the same principle, and stuff like that. So, that's really where it's at. And you have to ask yourself, how desperately do I need this? Why am I buying this? And why am I paying this much for this item? Because, if it's costing you something and you're losing some store reward money, you better have a good reason why you're going ahead and buying that. And that's the other thing. Knowing how much you should be paying for something. Do you really need it right now? Do you know you're going to lose your job in a year because the place is shutting down or something, so you want to build your stockpile up now? I mean, you have to ask yourself those kind of things so that you're just not out there getting the stuff for no reason and paying a lot of money for it, right? Okay, anyways, that was an excellent question. If you guys want me to chat about something else on my lunch break chats here, leave a comment on any of my videos. It's fine. Yeah. I don't like to pay cash for stuff. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.